Hello, my friends. Happy Wednesday. I hope you all are having a fabulous and wonderful day and week. I am getting ready to go outside for my second workout of the day. I believe today is day 64 of 75 hard, so it's like 11 days left, which is just wild. I can't believe that I'm so close to the end of it. Something that I have noticed is the closer I get to the end date, the stronger my resistance grows to finishing it. So even though I'm so close to the end, I feel like it's harder than it was like at the beginning when I had so far to go. Now that it gets closer to the end, I'm like, look, I don't know. I just hear that voice in the back of my head that's like, oh, it's, you could just quit. I'm like, no, we are getting through it. We've got 11 days left. So right after this, I'm going to go do my second workout, my outdoor workout. But I announced something really exciting on my stories today. I sent an email newsletter out about it, and so I wanted to come on here and talk a little bit more in depth about it to make sure that you guys were aware of the opportunity, to understand kind of what's going on and understand a little bit more what my vision is for this new coaching group that I'm starting. So what I announced today is that my LifeCraving Group Coaching Program is now open for enrollments. So you can find the link in my bio. I also shared it in the email I sent today, and it's also posted in my stories from today. And so what it is I really wanted to create a community of people that want to grow, want to improve, want to learn new skill sets, and want coaching, but can't necessarily afford one-to-one coaching. So I know for myself, even this last year alone, I've invested thousands of dollars into personal development coaching. And I see that as a personal investment, not only into myself, but into my business, into who I am as a parent. For me, it's multifaceted. And I have improved and grown in so many different areas of my life because of the coaching that I've done. And I just realized that so many people really could benefit from coaching, but they can't necessarily financially invest thousands of dollars into personal development and coaching. And so I thought, what if I created a community and a group of people that could come together and benefit from all of the stuff that I've learned, all of the knowledge that I've gained over, the past few years of me doing all this personal development work. And what if I just shared it with this community? And it was, a really low price point, so it was very affordable for people to be able to join. Like, what kind of effect could that have on our entire society and our planet on a healing level, right? The more people that join, the more people that I can help, the more I can help change the world, right? And it's also for me a matter of capacity. Like I do love one-to-one coaching. Like I do one-to-one coaching now with clients, but it does take a lot of energy from me. There's only so many hours in the day, right, that I can fit in all of those different calls. So I was like, what if I just did a weekly call that my community, my clients could all join together and benefit getting this information all at the same time, right? So this idea has really been kind of burning in my heart for months and months and months, and there's been a lot of honestly a lot of limiting beliefs that I've had to overcome as far as who am I to be doing a group coaching program? Oh, like no one would sign up, or like, oh, I need to have like the perfect name, and like I need to have the perfect logo. And I kept finding, and then it was like, well, where do I put them and how do I run this program? And I got really caught up in like all the logistical nonsense that was really just my ego trying to hold me back from growing, right? My ego is like, no, stay small, be safe, don't put yourself out there to get hurt, right? Whereas really what I want to do is grow and expand and know that if I put myself out there and I open up this coaching group, who knows, the sky's the limit on what could possibly happen with it, right? So after many months of just kind of like putting it off, not wanting to dive into setting it all up and figuring out all logistics, the message has just gotten clearer and clearer and clearer for me that the time is now, right? The time is now. There's never going to be a perfect time to launch this group. There's never going to be a perfect time for me to sit down and write the sales page and do all the things, right? So it's like, I need to just start. And especially, I talked to you guys about the fact that I just went to Lion's Den Live a couple weekends ago, and how inspired I was after that to I have a message to share. I have a way that I can help people. I've done it over and over and over again with my one-to-one coaching clients. I've done it over and over and over again with the free value that I give here on Instagram. Again, I'm really preventing other people from growing by not making this opportunity available to you guys, right? So I committed to myself, you know what, this week is the week, we're going to do it. I loved harnessing the energy of the summer solstice yesterday. I was able to sit down, I was able to get really clear on the plan for this group coaching program, and anyways, got it all completed and figured out. So signups are live. Hello everyone to just joined. Hi Sarah, so happy you're able to listen. So anybody that just joined, I'm talking about my brand new coaching group that just launched today. Signups are at the link in my bio. And I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about what you can expect from the group, how it's all going to work. So that way, if you have any questions, you can reference this video and get a better idea of, if this is going to be a good fit for you, right? The first thing I want to say is that I am I'm launching it at a very, very, very low price point for this first launch. So it's only going to be $50 a month. For reference, I pay about 6 times that for my group coaching program that I'm in as a participant. I pay $300 for mine per month. So $50 a month for me felt like a number that was in alignment with what I feel like would allow the most people to be able to join and participate, and also feel aligned for me as far as the value that I can give and the time that I can give and everything like that. So this is the lowest price that it will ever be at. When I close the doors for signups, which doors will close on June 30th, the last day of this month, anytime I reopen it in the future, the price will have gone up. So if at all this sounds interesting to you and you need to take some time to think about it, that's totally fine. But just know that you probably want to get in before that June 30th cutoff date, because otherwise the next time it opens up, it's going to be at a higher price point than that $50 a month. So $50 a month is the cost. And how it's going to work is if you go to the link in my bio to sign up, I have an entire page written out with everything you could possibly need to know. Who is this group for? What is it about? What kind of coaching are we going to be doing? And I can talk a little bit about that too right now if you'd like. There's also going to be some FAQs answered in there, like what happens if I cancel? Can I get a refund? All that kind of stuff can be found on the page. So all those little nitty-gritty details can be found there. But that's where you go to sign up. So once you're gone through the checkout process and you've signed up, you're going to get access to your own coaching portal. And this is really, really cool. And I actually didn't realize how cool this was until I was testing it out myself. What happens is once you've signed up and you've completed and you're in the portal, you have direct access to messaging me one-on-one. So as soon as you log in, you'll see your little welcome message. It'll give you the instructions for next steps. And then there's a little reply box right below that, and that's what starts a conversation between you and I. So you can always come in there if you have any questions, you're struggling about something specific, you want to talk about something I mentioned on a coaching call. I mean, it's really whatever you need, you can go in there and message me directly, which is really, really cool. It's also going to be really beneficial for me to have access to that portal to get in touch with you. So that's a place that I can go and drop a reminder that, hey, our coaching call was today. In case you missed it, here's the link to the replay, right? So there's going to be an opportunity for me to share things in there one-on-one with you as well. Or say you joined the call live that day and you brought up something that I couldn't elaborate on the call, I could then message you in the portal and reach you directly. So really cool that we're going to have that option. Where the coaching is actually going to take place, and I took a lot of time to really think about logistically what would make the most sense, and in order again to keep the cost low to get as many people in, to help as many people as possible, I've decided to create a private Instagram account that is only solely for this coaching group. So you'll get instructions again when you log into your portal, but it'll tell you exactly where to go to join, to become a follower of that private Instagram group. That's where I'll be going live every week. So one of the other reasons I kept it to Instagram is I've seen this happen with other coaching groups in my space and people that I know and what I've observed is that they want you on a different app. They want you to download Slack or Discord or whatever it is. And like, unless you're somebody that already actively uses those apps, it's just one more thing you have to download. It's one more place you got to remember where to go. It's one more login you have to try to remember, right? And I know that my biggest community is on Instagram. So I was like, why don't I just make it easy for you guys? You guys like being on Instagram. That's where you are. That's how you found me. Let me just make the group on Instagram, right? So you join the group, you request to follow my private profile, and that's where the coaching calls are going to take place. So I will go live in there once a week. The coaching calls are going to be on Wednesdays, and our first call is Wednesday, July 6th. So if you ever can't make the call live, that's totally fine. All of them will always be archived on the page. So all you need to do, if you missed the live call that day, go to the profile, go to that day's call, and you can watch it. And then you can also revisit past calls whenever you want, as long as you remember, right? Something else that's going to be really cool about this is I'll be able to interact with you throughout the week on that profile. So I'll be able to share stories. I'll be able to post things to my feed, to that private account's feed. And you as an exclusive member of that group are the only ones that are going to get to see it. So it's private content that only you get to see it and things that we get to interact on. So I'm really excited about that. I wanted to keep it super simple. My big vision, my big picture vision for growing this and scaling it is eventually we will have our own app. We will have a way for all of us to come together as a community that you can message other people in the group, all that kind of stuff. That is definitely something that I am working towards. But again, to get this thing launched and off the ground, I wanted to keep it simple. I wanted to keep it low cost so that as many people could join as possible. But that is, again, big picture, what I'm really hoping for. So let's talk about a little bit about the calls. So like I said, they're going to be once a week, every Wednesday. I am not 1000% sure on the time yet, but we have some time to figure that out. And hey, the sooner you get in and you decide to be a member, maybe you can help influence what time I choose on Wednesdays. So say if there's a time that works better for you, maybe you join and let me know, hey, this time on Wednesdays would be the best time for me. All right, well then I really might consider that being the time. But I do know that it's going to be on Wednesdays. I feel like Mondays, with the work week, that's too hectic for people to try to join a call on a Monday. Friday, everybody's kind of checked out for the week. Nobody wants to join a coaching call on the weekend. So I felt like Wednesdays, right in the middle of the week, is a great day to have it on. So that's why I chose Wednesdays. So how the calls are going to work is, like I said, you'll get onto the private Instagram account that you're already going to be following, and I'll go live there. And each week is going to be a different theme. So the first week of every month, we'll be talking about physical health. So I will be sharing my wealth of knowledge of everything I know about nutrition, about fitness, about sleep, about self-care, about the body, about supplements, about anything you can think of that has to do with your physical body. Those will always occur on the first week of every month, okay? The second week of every month, we're going to be talking about the mind. So that's your mindset, your limiting beliefs, your subconscious beliefs, any stories or narratives that you're telling yourself. We're going to be trying to really shift your mindset, strengthen your mindset on those calls, okay? The third week is all going to be about the spirit and helping you get in touch with your soul, your spirit. And that's going to be anything from meditation to learning about chakras and energy healing to learning about crystals and stones and Palo Santo and sage and all of those fun things. Those are always going to be on the third week. And then the fourth week of every month is going to be dedicated to the heart. The heart meaning our relationships, relationships with our friends, family, children, coworkers, and then most importantly, the relationship that we have with ourselves. So it's really going to be dedicated to helping you strengthen the relationships in your life and strengthen your own relationship with yourself. If ever a month has a fifth week, that's going to be an open forum Q&A that you can join the call, and we're just going to freeball it. We're just going to talk about whatever we want to talk about that day. And maybe I'll come, with a specific thing that comes to me and I'm like, yeah, this is the message I need to share this week. But it's really going to be for you guys to just come and ask all your questions. In addition to that, I'm also going to be doing guest appearances by experts. So I have so many incredible coaches in my network that specialize in so many different things. And I'm going to be inviting them to come on and give guest coaching calls to you guys on that private platform, right? So that's going to be really cool as well. So you not only get the knowledge that I have to share, but also the knowledge from my network of people that I know. Let me think. Let me know too if you guys have any questions, because I want to make sure that I answer any questions you guys have about this. Again, signups will close on June 30th. So yeah, from now until then to join. You can find the link in my bio to get all of your questions answered. Again, the nitty-gritty details are all in there. But I'm really, really excited to get this started. Again, this is something that's been on my heart and on my mind for many months, and I've just been letting a lot of the mental chatter keep me from launching this. And so I'm really excited that it's finally out there, and now it's just my job to show up and tell you guys about it, and just trust and know that the right people are going to end up in the group. You know what I mean? And also just keep in mind too, when I mentioned earlier about the price going up every time I open it from here on out, if you join at the beginning right now on this launch, you'll be locked into that price forever. So no matter how many times I raise the price, no matter how expensive it ends up being in the future, if you join in this initial intro, like introductory launch, you're gonna be locked in at that $50 a month forever and ever and ever, which is really cool too. Another big picture item I want to mention is eventually we are going to be doing like in-person retreats, which I'm really excited about. VIP events. You guys will get first access to pretty much anything and everything that I have going on. So I have ideas to turn this brand into apparel. So we'll have clothes, we'll have cool swags like water bottles and notebooks and all kinds of stuff that will be exclusive to this community. So again, the sky's the limit. There's so much I want to do here, but the most important thing is just getting it launched, starting the coaching, starting to give value to you guys, and helping you to grow. So that's really the first and foremost my priority before all the other stuff comes, right? So I think that's pretty much everything. I think I covered it all. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. I would love to chat with you more about this. If you aren't quite sure if this is the right fit for you and you want to send me a DM, absolutely do that. I'm more than happy to chat with you about it there. And otherwise, yeah, I'm just really, really excited to be launching this. Thank you so much for all of the support you guys always give me for all the things that I have going on in my life. I really just appreciate you guys holding space and always being so kind and welcoming and warm with your messages and your DMs and your support. So again, link in my bio, signups in June 30th. I really, really, really hope to see you inside of this new community. So I hope you guys are having a beautiful Wednesday, and I will talk to you soon.